Hello folks, welcome to Lester's Custom Truck Shop. Collen in Hawaii, I hope I pronounced that name correctly. This is your LC995v2. I wanted to show you, there's your CP1. Of course I got the hot glue on the wires to keep them from moving around, and hot glue to make sure that this thing stays on top of the mic amp. Okay, that way it won't move around and break the wires. There's your voltage regulator upgraded electrolytic cap. It's now a 3300 microfarad. It was a 1000, so we upgraded it 3 times. Same thing with your DC voltage input capacitor buffer filter. It was a 1000. It's now 3300, 25 volt. Okay. Alright, there's your upgraded IF filter. The stock filter that comes in the radio is 25 kilohertz wide. Upgrade that filter to a 15 kilohertz wide filter. What that does is cut down bleed over from adjacent channels. Of course, now if they're running a whole bunch of power, ain't a whole lot going to help. Alright, also replace the first RF amp for your receive. It's been upgraded. I set the voltages for all 3 final transistors, the driver and 2 finals. Yes, they are all final transistors. For all you people who keep trying to correct me, this is part of the final amplifier section. It's 3 finals, or a driver and 2 finals. Okay, I'm sticking by that. All of you are wrong. Okay. The conversion's been done. And of course, these radios are all coming with the Schottky diodes in them. I use the 1N6263s. They're using something a little different, but they are Schottkys. They have basically the same ratings as the ones that I put in. A little bit lower voltage, but basically the same. Alright. That's what it looks inside. And the frequency conversion's been done. Added a little hot glue right there to keep this wire from moving around. Because if it goes in a mobile and the mobile vibrates, these wires will come, they'll break if they're moving around. And then you'll lose a function and you won't know why. So I put the hot glue on there to keep that from happening. Okay. Alright. More to come. Okay, Colin, I'm back. Got the covers on the radio. Showing you the S9 on the meter there. We're set at 100 microvolts, 30% modulation. Sideband right there. Okay. Now then, let's get some transmission numbers. Alright, I'm on AM channel 40. I've got 100 watt slug in the peak and 100 watt slug in RMS. Meter on the left is RMS, meter on the right is peak. We're going to be reading on that bottom scale there. Audio. That might help if I switch to the dummy node. Audio. Audio. It's about 58 watts peak. Audio. Audio. About 22 watts RMS. That's on AM. Dead key on FM. 20 watts. Okay, now let's try a sideband. Audio. Where's that? About 35 watts. Audio. About 35 watts and about 45, 47 watts peak on sideband. Alright. CB channels are on band E. And let's see, let's try out talkback and echo. Turn the mic gain down a little bit.
Hello. Hello. Audio, hello. 1, 2, 1, 2, audio. Echo.
Okay. Turn this guy up and that guy down.
Echo. 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 Echo.
Okay. All right. This switch right here is the dominant switch for modes. If you don't have this switch in AM SSB, then this switch doesn't matter. Okay. It has to be in AM SSB for this switch here to work. If it's in FM, it doesn't matter what you do with this switch, you'll be in FM. Okay. Turn the mic gain back up, and it will squeal if you select talkback if you don't turn the mic gain down. So, turn off echo. Alright, this plastic crap that's on your covers, I recommend you peel that off. If you leave that on there, it gets hard and sticky. And if I get another one in here that still got it on there, I'll show you that. Okay. And people have told me that they have left this red tape on here for quite a while without any problem when they got ready to take it off. But to be on the safe side, I recommend you take that red tape off. Yeah, that's kind of my trademark by putting the red tape on there. But it is good high quality tape, but I still don't think I'd leave it on there. Okay, it's on there now to protect the chrome bezel while it's on my workbench while I'm doing the mods and stuff to it. But I don't think I'd leave it on there, you know, but that's up to you. Okay. All right. Now you notice your center frequency is with both lines pointed kind of at the C. All right, and that's because that's where that center spot is on the control. The control is, although it's flat and soldered flat on the board, you know, right there is the center. Cheap Chinese junk, I guess. I don't know what the deal is, but move it back to where it looks like at 12 o'clock to me. And it's back to 4. So right there is where everybody seems to come in at on lower sideband, is right there. And that's where the notch is, right there. Okay. Let's see, is that everything? Oh, and that test was done with just a little stock Euro CB microphone. I think I've told you everything about it. Here, let me show you the lowest channel. Is that frequency right there. That's band A, channel 1, right there. Okay. Now let me show you the highest frequency. That's band H, channel 40. But if you push this guy in, you get one more. Okay. All right. Colin, I sure hope you enjoy your new radio. It was my pleasure to build it for you. 73s, everyone.